What is going on, guys? Crucible here, and we got a big update coming. Well, we had a big update. We're gonna get another one within the next week. There's a lot that we're gonna have to cover, but welcome back to the channel, guys. We're gonna be going over the newest stuff that got dropped last night. Not a whole lot to really talk about. Obviously, we got Ultra Omega Shenron that got announced yesterday. Not out this update, so in theory, he should be out come next week, but that's neither here or there. Let's talk about what's going on this week. So in terms of game updates, from what I've seen so far, this is actually pretty good, all things considered. So game update announcement, they updated various events. They updated the rare metal exchange shop, and they have updated the dual coin exchange shop. So I don't, based off my daily grind or my morning grind, I didn't see too many changes from this. I could be missing something, but the dual coins seemed the same. Rare metals more or less seemed the same. You guys can let me know down in the comments if I missed something, but just off initial stuff I've seen at the beginning, I didn't really see any changes. Unless they updated like values of certain things, then I wouldn't have I wouldn't have noticed that anyway. I'm not that keen in seeing details like that. So then on the 27th, which is next Tuesday or next Wednesday, Vegeta family will become Vegeta clan officially. These characters will be getting the tags. So this Hero Vegeta, this EX Vegeta, old Zenkai, Frieza Force Vegeta, Green Vegeta, EX, the new LF Vegeta, and then Ultra Vegeta. So not a whole lot of options, but I mean at the end of I think this is actually all of the Frieza Saga, Saiyan Saga characters, I believe. I don't think yeah, that seems right. I think this is all of those Saga characters that were missing the Vegeta family tag. So very cool addition that they're doing that. It's going to create a lot more viability for the Vegeta clan team as a whole, which is nice. Ability effects and equipment effects related to Vegeta family will be transferred to Vegeta clan as well, so that's good. That's a good change. All right, to the actual updates. So for the first week, these updates were made. So the updated contents, Super Janemba, the free Zenkai Awakenings start with Super Janemba. So the purple Super Janemba will be Zenkai Awakenable. You go through the Battle Gauntlet. Let me see, you go through the Battle Gauntlet. These are just the standard missions. They do, complete Battle Gauntlet 10 times. Do your daily missions up to 2 weeks. They incorporated co-op completions, PvP, Tournament of Power, use Saga characters, KO characters, it's kind of the standard stuff. The downside to this particular update, and then I think it's like 500 or something per like every 5 stages or something like that in the actual gauntlet. Oh no! Oh, no, that's fine. So yeah, so you get 3,000 from the Battle Gauntlet. So I believe that's I'm not sure where that's at. So but Awakening Z power missions, Awakening Z power missions will give you 4,000. Battle Gauntlet will give you 3,000. The only downside to this, and I guess this is where they kind of get you. Yeah, so the Zenkai Awakening is absolutely free. However, unlike past Zenkai Awakenings or stuff where they were offering new Zenkais, there's no way to acquire this guy's Z power, like his standard Z power. For example, I have a 4-star Janemba, so I can't Zenkai Awaken him. And the only way that I can actually pull this guy is if I either summon on any of the Super Battle Pack, the Super Pack banners, and hope to God I pull him with a 0.0065% chance, or I spend 2,000 Chrono Crystals and I get the 3,000 Z Power missions. That's a little sus. Now, I mean, obviously, things are subject to change. Things can get improved still. This is the first one that's absolutely free, so I'm willing to let this one kind of slide. But still, I think it's a little not free if people who don't have this guy at 7 stars can't Zenkai him and they have to pay money to get the Z power for him to be able to Zenkai him. I think it's a little counterintuitive. I think the system could have been handled a little bit better, but I mean, that's neither here or there. At the very least, you can get him to Z7 for free without having to spend Chrono Crystals. You're just having to spend money and Chrono Crystals just to get the Z power for him if you don't already have him. We'll go over his kit in a second, but I think that's a little counterintuitive, and I don't think they quite hit the mark on the first one here. Hopefully it changes. We'll see. Ultra character events renewed. It's now easier to acquire and boost characters. You'll be able to earn Z power and souls from one per day bonus battles to power up these characters easily. Plus new equipments for each ultra character. So these new events are getting reworked and revamped so that you will be able to get these guys up to 14 stars and max out their soul boards, which is nice. We'll go over their equipments then too. But from what I saw of their equipments are actually pretty good. I got this Goku maxed out, thankfully. This Vegeta I need to do some grinding on because he's fully soul boosted, but he is definitely not. He's definitely not at 14 stars. He's at 6. So I'm excited to get this guy up to 14 stars and actually see what he can do. Changes to event unlock conditions. With so many events being unlocked at once, it might be difficult for new players to know which ones to start with. To help with this, events have been adjusted so that they unlock in stages according to the speed at which players acquire and train characters. So I'm not going to go over all the details of this. Basically these two missions here have been shortened. These can now be unlocked from the Raditz event, which is nice. Which is now moved to the specials tab, which is nice. And then these particular things, the equipment collection unlocks later, and the ultimate equipment collection unlocks later. It makes sense. These changes kind of make sense. Getting free characters, unlocking free characters to be able to Zenkai and stuff like that. Getting them early is actually the best step here. And then these are the ultra characters, and then going out of your way to get the ultra characters a little bit is actually not a bad idea. And then equipment is always the last thing you want to focus on, right? You want to make sure you have the appropriate characters before you start stacking them with the equipment. So, and I mean honestly, 286 in the main story is not all that hard to achieve. So, pretty good changes here. And then partial renewal of Legends Weekend. The log in 3 days in a row during Legends Weekend to get 100 Chrono Crystals. That's great. That's really cool, actually. So basically you would have to pay 100 out of pocket or use the stuff you acquired from dailies and missions and stuff to do this every weekend. To do this every weekend. Now they just give you 100 Chrono Crystals. So you just log into 3 days and they'll give you 100 Chrono Crystals to go towards this banner, which is nice. So definitely worth it. We'll look at the banner then as well. And then keep completing the daily missions every weekend, and you'll also be able to get multi-Z powers for Legends Limited characters. That's a really good change. That's a fantastic change. Good job on that, guys. So the following changes are coming to Legends Weekend. Login bonus changes. Legends Weekend exchange shop lineup changes. Great weekend medals have been added to the daily mission completion rewards on weekends only. I'm assuming that's the blue. I'm assuming that's the blue one, the blue coin with the W on it. I didn't see anything in the shop pertaining to that, so most likely we won't see what you can get with that until this weekend arrives. Happy Weekend summon lineup changes. There will be a Happy Weekend sale where you can buy slot removers once a day on weekends only. I saw the image for this. There will be a pack that you can buy every weekend. It's like 50 erasers. Depending on what the price is on those erasers, that actually might not be a bad deal. Especially if it comes with like, I don't know, like 150 chrono crystals or something. Like, I don't know. That seems like it could be really good. We'll have to see. And then the number of type of souls obtainable in Ultra Battle 1. They talked about this in the video and stuff yesterday. So I won't dive too far into that. But basically, it's half the energy for Stage 1. So it's not bad. But the current Sparking Weekend summons will end on 10:30. So, but like I said, we'll look at the banner then and see how much that's changed. Ratings matches have changed to 5,000 across the board, which is great. I never understood why they had the level limiter for anything below rank 30. So this is a nice change that it's just 5,000 all around. There's no reason it shouldn't have been to begin with. Here's hope. And then not to mention too, like the amount of bots from level 1,000 to 3,000, like you would see like not even fully maxed out characters by certain bots and stuff too. So this is a nice change. There's no reason you can't get a character up to level 5,000 nowadays. So definitely warranted. Nice to see. Increase the number of souls earned in bonus battle ones. Oh, so they did increase the amount of souls. Okay, so they increased this. I'm guessing. So did they change it then? I'm guessing they changed it so there's just an increase in the souls you get, and it's not just. It's not having the energy. I guess. I don't know. And then re-examining daily missions. Some mission rewards have been adjusted, but the number of chrono crystals you can earn remains the same. The update for that, I can tell you guys, basically, the Rising Rush is still in effect. The energy usage up to 10 is still in effect. They want you now to play one PvP match and one co-op stage a day, which isn't too bad because if you're not going to sit there and grind out co-op or PvP, at the very least, it's enough to get you over there to make some progress. Especially with like the co-op. Like I barely ever touch co-op anymore. So to be able to just go in and do co-op one day and get the limited reward or the limited rewards for that every day, it's actually kind of nice. So that's gonna do it for the changes this week. Let's dive into the kit. And we'll just go over like everything really quick here because I wasn't expecting me to go into detail for 12 minutes on that. So assuming that you have this character at 14. So 238, 242, 180, 180. This guy had really good defenses for his base stats. When you Zenkai him, defenses don't change, which is fine. Attack actually goes up quite a bit. It's not quite where I would like to see it. I would have liked to see this be over 280. 255 makes sense for strike attack, or 280. I meant 260. So yeah, it's not that's not too bad for this guy. So this guy really didn't do much. Look at his kit prior to Zenkai. Spatial control. Draw a special arts card next, and plus 15 to strike arts for 10 counts. On Zenkai, 50% to key recovery, and then that's up to 15 counts for 10. That's not too bad. So, okay, so nullify attribute downgrade has become battle ready stance. When he enters the battlefield, he nullifies downgrades for 15 counts, reduces damage by 15 for 5. And then while this character is on the battlefield, seal enemy strike arts when enemy switches characters. The sealed arts cannot be used for 3 counts. So some minor disruption, not too bad. And then boosted in damage up, looks like it's been replaced with this. Applies the following effects to self when this character also enters the battlefield. So it restores ki by 20. And 20% of damage inflicted can't be stacked. Additional 20% damage inflicted per defeated enemy. Effects reset after switch. So they did enough here to change up his old kit. They didn't really change a lot. Like these buffs are kind of insignificant. I mean, the strike arts isn't too bad. Sealing for 3 counts can be pretty detrimental, especially if you're dealing with a strike-based unit. But yeah, like this is like these are cancelable. So I don't see. And then like 20 damage per defeated enemy. Like again, I'm not gonna see. I don't see too much viability for that. That's like 40%. So nothing crazy. Zenkai 3 applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. 10% to strike damage inflicted for 10. 10 to special move damage for 10. And then card draw speed for 10 counts. Oh, so that stacks infinitely. That's a green transforming Trunks ability. That's actually not bad. Oh wait, it can't be stacked. Never mind. I misread that. Don't mind me. I mean, this is fine. I wish it was just damage inflicted since it uses blast, but and special move damage is fine, I guess. Cruel Intentions. Power unlocks at powerful. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 30% to damage inflicted and reduces damage received by 15%. This guy feels mid. Like, he's going to be free for those that have him at 7 stars. So definitely nothing to like scoff at. Like, you can get him to Zenkai 7 pretty simply. I don't know. I feel like Purple Turles is better. Like, Purple Turles just feels better. So let's see. Special move, Lightning Shower Rain. Deal major explode damage. Restores own Vanish gauge by 50% on hit. That is now 60% on a hit. Not much of a change there. I mean, it helps, but it's not like a big change. There's a green card. Counter will activate upon an enemy's tap shot or blast arts attack while in fighting pose. Once the counter is activated, 20% to strike damage inflicted for 20 counts. That's now will activate on tap shot or blast attack while in fighting pose, which is the same. Now 30% for 20 counts. They said on like the Twitter post that they made it easier to land, or do I remember reading that right? Because this doesn't really give me the feeling that they made it easier to land. So yeah, I mean, and then what is he doing? Powerful opponent? Yeah. I don't know. I think I feel like just based off what I'm a kid here, he seems rather mid, and Turles feels like a better fit if you're gonna use like a Zenkai bench. I mean, I guess maybe Turles is I forget, is Turles more attack than defense? I mean, this guy gives more defense, so I guess if you want to go more defensively, I don't know. I mean, this guy seems okay. He's free, so it's whatever. So we got a couple new banners. They still have the Chrono Crystal banner for him, by the way. So if you wanted to dive into do that, you can. So Super Masters Pack number 3. This is a nice change because it's basically every unit from every unit that's not LF from the past anniversary and back, which is kind of nice. But I mean, for you, to you guys, I honestly don't need a whole lot of these outside of these top couple. So it's a nice change. It needed to be changed. And then the Happy Weekend that's coming up, they incorporated LFs now, which is nice. So it's a 50% chance for sparking. You can do it once per day, which is nice. And again, you log in for 3 days, you can go in for free on this and actually try your hand at this. But the problem being is that it's probably diluted, right? Yeah, it looks like it's a diluted banner. So you got what? Oh, is this every LF? They have every just about every LF on this banner, including some of the Zenkai ones. So that's pretty cool. They're at a 0.35%, so the odds of you actually pulling one is relatively low. And then same thing with this, like they basically changed it. So the banner is basically the same as it was for the other banner. So I mean, they're very welcome changes. I'm not gonna scoff at that. The idea of adding Legends Limited characters is really nice. So I'm glad that they did that. Story events, the Frieza event's coming back. The Turles is coming back. Again, Battle Gauntlet, go through the 100 stages. You can skip the first 70 and get his Z power to Zenkai Awaken him. You get 3,000 for doing him. Here's Battle Demon King Piccolo. Oh, that's that one. Okay, I thought that was something new for a second. So yeah, nothing crazy with this event currently. But the changes, but we'll show the changes here for the Goku and Vegeta events. So wait, these are missions. You need to actually like check out the actual things. So yeah, you got to go through and do like the 5 battles or whatever, and then you'll get your daily Z power one. You'll go through, you'll get your daily souls one, and then you'll also go, and then the final one, you'll go in and you will see the new equipments for that, and it's going to be the same on the Vegeta one too, so just keep that in mind. Also, did they change this at all? They did not. So but you have till 2099 to get them all. So but yeah, so yeah, those missions don't change in any way. And then last thing we'll look at for today, I know it's been a long one, guys, so I apologize if you guys are here still from the beginning of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. But let's take a look at these equipments real quick. So here is Ultra Goku's equipment. He's got base ki recovery 10 to 20%, base strike attack 30%, up to 30%, and then 5 to 10% to own strike attack for each Saiyan Saiyan battle member. This is a really good equip for him, because if there was one thing this guy was lacking, it was like ki recovery. Or ki gain was the one thing that like I wasn't a fan of with that Goku. So he'll definitely be able to, he'll be getting ki back a lot faster than he was before with this equip. And then obviously pure strike attack is something that's is really, really good. So definitely cool with that. That's a really good ability, or really good equipment. And then for the Vegeta I think is in the same vein too. He's got both defenses, which this Vegeta lacked defenses in my opinion. And then he goes with the more balanced approach, up 6% to pure strike and blast attack for each Frieza Saga member. So again, both very solid equips for these characters. I think everybody should go through and do the rejuvenated events and try and get the red slot on the first ones of these. Like these are good, and I mean, they don't go away. So I mean, if you don't want to go rushing into maxing these out, then that's perfectly fine. But I'd say these are definitely worth the farm and the grind for. So that's gonna do it for this update video, guys. Again, I think Ultra Omega Shenron should be coming out next week, as well as a couple of extra events. And in terms of content for Legends, I will be getting my phone upgraded today as this video goes up. So I am looking for your Team Comp Challenge suggestions. So if you want to, leave comments down below in the comment section. Let me know 3 units you want to see me take into PvP, regardless of, you know, synergy, tags, and effectiveness on the respective teams. Like, let me know down below in the comments. Like, I want to... I'm getting the 13 Pro Max, so I want to test. I want to take it for a test drive. I want to try out the game at 120 hertz refresh rate. So, yeah, very excited. That's gonna be fun tonight. I'm excited to get that phone and set it up. So, but anyway, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Peace.